Hey, welcome to the Latif and Red Show, right here on YouTube. Maybe, I'm still thinking about it. Maybe Red Media Radio. We'll figure it out. We'll definitely figure it out. So, what are we talking about today, my dear?
Ego tripping.
Yes, ego tripping. People, I don't know, the world is actually going crazy with this whole, I guess, ego being at the forefront. You see a lot of it when you're driving on the road rage, people just letting ego get in the way, I think. I mean, what are your viewpoints on it? Help me out here.
Well, I think everybody ego trips every once in a while. Some people do it more than others. Yeah, everybody does it.
How do I ego trip?
You ego trip.
No, I do not.
You ego trip.
Oh, well, let's give the audience an example.
I don't know. I don't keep record, but I'm saying everybody ego trip when you in an argument. That's ego tripping. If two people are arguing, both of them are ego tripping. Social media is a lot of ego tripping. I don't know. My definition might be a little different. That's kind of why I kind of slowed down with putting posts up, not saying not celebrating myself, but it's if I ain't make it to the top, don't share that shit. That's ego saying oh, look at what I did, But I mean, people may look at it different. No, celebrate every win. But for me personally, I feel it's, I don't know, kind of a little ego tripping. I feel like I can be proud of myself and, talk to...
Well, you don't have to share it.
Yeah, the people that I feel is worth sharing.
No, that makes sense. The way you explained it definitely makes sense. However, okay, first of all, I'm a freaking vampire. I've been on this planet for centuries, okay? So whenever something different or exciting comes into my life, I don't look at it as ego tripping or bragging or boasting. It's hey, I did something.
Yeah.
This is why, especially running a media company.
Right.
That's part of it. If I did put up nothing that I did, then how would people know, okay, he's a legit media company or he's just starting out. Right. Social media for me is kind of tricky because it's people, I have this strange, that's why I started clearing out friends and basically gaining new friends, followers, because I started to notice that if people are not on the same wavelength or mindset or energy vibration, they tend to automatically go to, oh, they're bragging, they're boasting, they're ego tripping, which is not the case.
Right, it's not always the case.
And I think that's jealous people or envious people that feel that way.
And that might be my thing too, not wanting that negative, outlook on me, oh God, here she go again, but yeah, but at some point, I get that.
But at some point, if you're not looking for validation, when I put up stuff, it's basically to showcase what I've created. If I'm putting up stuff, it's not so much about ego tripping or showboating.
Right.
It's more or less, if I don't talk about it, it just stays hidden.
Right, yeah, well that's different.
And I'm not looking for validation. Most importantly, I'm still going to do what it is that I do.
Right.
Regardless of how anybody else feels about it.
Right, yeah, that's different. Advertising. That's part of, what you do. But like I said, I can't think of, I kind of be in my own world. A lot of stuff go in, and then I don't store stuff in my memory bank. But no, ego tripping is arguing. If you get in an argument with someone, you're ego tripping. That's your ego and that person's ego. Because you easily could just,
Well, one person can easily just say, you know what, I ain't got time for this, or you know what, whatever.
Right.
Or my favorite new saying is, you won.
Right.
That's just the way, again, as your mind...
try to talk them down.
Huh?
Yeah, I would say, or even try to talk the person down. Look, what...
Yeah, this makes no
it's
sense.
Ways to, but in the heat of the moment, who really...
Right. No, I get that. I just think that, a disagreement can be, the best course of action is to, dissolve it and make it go away.
Right.
I've always felt that way. Well, not always. There was a time when I would just argue and go toe to toe. We can be at this for weeks. It doesn't really matter to me. But now, again, it's all, it falls down to that one word, mindset. What do you expect out of life? What do you expect? Now, the road rage thing, that's different. You know, that to me, that's definitely ego tripping.
Oh yeah.
Because the way the world is now, and I think we're going to talk about that the next episode that we get on. It's crazy. Ego has gotten in the way, and it's made people more selfish, more self-serving, and more apt to disrupt the natural positive flow of life.
Right.
Because of their egos. And, we've been saying this for years. Ego has never, ever been a really good thing.
Right.
It's never been something to celebrate, ego.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I guess right thing. I mean, I'm sure I've been on both ends. The one ego tripping and the one being ego tripped on.
Hey, while we're on the road, do we need anything from the store?
Not that I would think.
Okay, I'm just being sure. We out doing errands right now, so therefore, we must take care of our errands. We're not just here to entertain you. We're taking care of errands at the same time. Double dipping. But yeah, I think it's a fine line. When people are ego tripping, I think they set themselves up for a whole lot of negativity and negative energy and negative feelings and negative feedback.
Right, and I don't think no one knows when another person is ego tripping either. Only you know when it's
your
ego.
You definitely.
I can't say that somebody's ego tripping. Say, just for example, the social media, somebody put up something or say, oh, I'm doing this and doing that. I can't say, oh, God, they ego tripping. I don't know the reason behind. I'm saying, I only know when I'm ego tripping. And,
right.
Or before that action, just, think like, no, I'm not going to do that. That's not me. That's,
Yeah, I mean, again, it comes to the intent, the intent that's made with it. Can we go down here to the, what's name? Yeah. I think that is the thing. What is the intent, of why you're doing whatever action that you're doing? Better than anybody else. Are you doing this to brag or boast or make somebody else feel bad?
Yeah, people do that.
Yeah, people do
I was
that.
just talking to somebody about a situation where they know. Well, I mean, you can't know for a fact, but they had a strong hunch that somebody put something up coming at them on a social media platform, and it's like, that's ego tripping.
Well, and you know what? You can take the sales.
I guess
out
I don't
of
know.
that
I
shit. No.
I can't really say it is, but
some people did it. When I was a petty individual years ago, that's why I closed down one Facebook page. I was good for that. I would be like, I know you're looking.
Where you going here?
Yeah. I know you're looking. Yeah, I know you're watching. Let me give you something to really watch to make you feel bad. And that's not a good thing. That's not a good way to lead life. That's why that page is closed down, because I looked at it and I was like, you know what? This is just ridiculous. What the hell is wrong with you? You're doing something to make another individual feel bad. And that's not the way to live life, because you got to always watch out for that chick. There's one chick that I always watch out for, and don't be jealous. Karma. I watch out for that chick, because that chick, she can be devious as hell. Devious as hell. So, with that being said, just look at your intent. You always know the intent that you're doing something, or the reason why you're doing something. If you just take a moment to say to yourself, am I doing this for the right reason? And am I doing this because I'm proud of what I did, or am I doing this to show off? Right. If you cut somebody off while you're driving, are you doing this whole no, I was right thing, and chasing them down, and because you don't know, somebody might have the baseball bat in the car, or worse yet, the gun. You don't know. You look at these news stories that I breeze past on my feed. It's bad out there. It's really bad out there. And if you keep ego out the equation, I can definitely guarantee that you will find that your problems and finding yourself in situations and finding yourself in drama will definitely be like 99.9% less. And go get my book, Have a Cell Life, Positive Thoughts for After Pro, because I talk about stuff like this. But I think I think we had a pretty good episode on the Latif and Red show. I don't know why your name gotta go first. You ego flexing.
I didn't even
You came up with the name.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. You did. I did not.
Well, this is the Latif and the Great Oz show. That's what I like to call myself these days, the Great Oz. But I'm red. I'm definitely red. But hey, listen, keep it locked, redmediaradio.com. Make sure you tune in for these. Would love it if you subscribe so that you can catch these every Tuesday on YouTube. And again, I might put them on the station. I don't know. It all depends on the feedback. Oh, excuse me. That I get from you guys. You know, leave a comment, leave your stain there, let me know what you feel about this. All right, with that being said, I'm Red.
And I'm Latif.
You already know. Love you guys.